We're live.
We're live, baby. We were just laughing quickly about this joke that we had. What
Which
was
one?
it? Mia has an idea,
Yeah, how
and
did it
then
go?
Phil has an
Mia.
idea.
Yeah, Mia has an idea. What about humor me?
Humor me. That's so funny because that's the first one that I thought of, but I was like, oh, they're not
Oh,
the same.
really?
They do feel the same. Yeah, it's funny because I like to tell people that our relationship is I keep you unconventional and it helps our creativity, and you keep me conventional, so it keeps me
Okay.
between lines.
I've kind of been told
So,
that before. Yeah, for sure.
well, well, I think it's something that we both know, and that's why the humor me is like been part of our whole recording journey because um, I think like both of us could get so stuck, not stuck, but I think we get excited. That's a better way to put it. Whenever like we'd have an idea, and we'd both like once we like both get an idea, we're like, but what about this? And then like one of us gets stuck on our thing, and we're like, humor me, and that just became
And yeah,
that,
and then
that
all of
became
a sudden, just saying humor me
was
would
like,
allow the other person to give the other person a chance.
yeah, yeah. I think we both like would get pretty hyped. We believed in our idea so much, but it was like, okay, yes, but hold up.
Yeah.
Like listen to this, and I think it worked really well for us.
It did work well. Like, I mean, in any healthy, creative relationship, it's all about the best idea wins, you know? So,
It's all about, I mean, yeah, and that's what's best for the project, really.
yeah, yeah, for
We're
sure.
just aiming for what's best for
But I also did give you like final word because I do,
sure, yeah.
because it's your album, it's your name on the record.
Yes.
So,
Sorry, I wasn't trying to make it seem like you called all the shots or anything. Like,
but
yes.
yeah, well, I mean, I called the shots as the producer, but as the artist, you called the shots. So we both
Thank you for
sort of
humoring me.
had autonomy, which was good.
Yes.
Cool. So what song are we talking about now?
Jive baby.
Jive Baby. What a crazy
Yeah.
song.
Is this one of the songs that you wrote in Jamaica?
Um, no, I think I made the beat in Toronto. To be honest, I don't remember. Hold on. You know what? I can look at the timestamp of the first like Pro Tools because I make all my beats in Pro Tools
Mhm.
and because I also mix in Pro Tools and I record the lyrics in Pro Tools, all of the synthesizers, most of the synthesizer sounds are within Pro Tools. And yes, I do have a bunch of outboard gear, but I don't use them as much just because it's way easier to recall all the settings when I load up the Pro Tools session. If I want to make tweaks, if I want to change one little note, all of the MIDI information is there. Since it's much easier to do than to, fire up the Mini Moog again, let it warm up, tune it, try and get the settings all, even if you have the settings the same way, you take a picture and you set it, it's going to sound a little bit different every time.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, let's see. Jive Baby. Do you remember what the beat was called?
I was literally just thinking about that because I was like, is it jive? But you said that it was three, you keep them in three-letter
A
words.
lot
So,
of a lot of my beats I just name, yeah, using three letters just because it's quick. So the name is Do
dude,
DOO.
yeah, DOO 24.
October 6th, 2023 is when I made the beat. So it might have been like when I was working at U of T, University of
Yeah. Oh,
Toronto.
I like your UFT beats.
Yeah, I was in the tech department at U of T, and during downtime, I would have my little laptop and little MIDI keyboard there, and I would just make some beats. And I think that that was the U of T beat.
Nice. Yeah, I always feel like your UFT beats were like your reps for the day. Like you're just like you had like I don't know, I always imagined it like you're at like this round like table in a library for some reason. I don't know why, and like you're
No,
just
it
like
was in like this dingy office in the basement floor of an old, super old, like uh building on the U of
you
T
have to give us
campus.
a picture that we can put into this so that
I
we
know,
can all.
right? I'll
I'm like,
find
I
one.
need to, I need to remove the image of you in a library. That's just where I see
Yeah,
you.
but the U of T thing, it's crazy because I was just talking to Dave, DJ Sirius, who still works there. He was telling me about all of the people in the music scene that have come through there at one point or another. Like
Oh,
at one point, Frank Dukes was working there, who is like a super producer now.
oh.
Um, and just tons of DJs from the Toronto scene, jazz musicians. Yeah, it's crazy the amount of
You
talent
picked up on
that
the
must be.
collective, like you, you were in it. Like you know how like
Yeah,
Rick Rubin says like when you create in different places, you tune into the frequency of like the environment that you're in.
yeah, exactly.
You're pulling from there.
Anyway, yeah. So yeah, U of T beat. That's what that was. And yeah, I just remember it coming together really quick. Um, and I was listening to a lot of Nigerian funk at the time. And I think, well, clearly it was kind of, inspired by that type of sound. And yeah, then I guess you heard the beat. And then how
Yeah,
did you come up with the concept for the song?
or like these back alleyways around Third Avenue, which just like it always makes me feel like I'm being transported to like a portal in like Cuba, just like back alleyways that are like lush green. And whenever I need or whenever I want to write, I'll go for a long walk down there. And I just remember walking and like it just reminded me of ESG, and I just was like looking up at the trees, and it was so dang hot outside. It was like summertime. I don't even no, it wasn't even summertime. I think it was like shortly after you sent me that beat. It must have been like November. It was November and I was melting. And the I just remember hearing the lyrics subtropical winter solstice dreams to linger, like the solstice our winter dreams to linger, but it's not getting colder. This is our winter now here in Miami. We're peeking our head into December, and I'm melting while I'm pushing my son in the stroller, listening to this beat, and like Muggsy's pulling the stroller, and it's so humid. My shirt's like drenching wet, and I was just like, "This is wrong." Like, I have like a political heart. Like, I care for our planet a lot, you know. But it's like, as a mom, like I don't have as much time as I would like to do something like social action. Like I guess like a way to channel into that. Like, and I just I remember imagining those like really. I really felt like the Nigerian influence in it, you know, and I think that's where that like they don't want to they don't want to hear you cry, baby. Like, I just was like trying to exaggerate like my vocal in it. And I just, yeah, and like, sorry, I'm just imagining myself walking through this alley, and I was just like, it all came to me in that walk in the alley. Like most of these songs, or a lot of the songs that we wrote together, after, like besides the beats with Tristan, like all of those songs mostly came about on my walks in this alleyway. Um, so just that like keep that green golden alive. Like I was just looking at the greenery, but also thinking about like money. Like keep like that's all they care for. Like our city is alive, and I was just imagining people like coming together and like protesting, like using like it felt like a protest song. Like I was just like, this is my protest walk, you know, like um and the way that I can carry it because I'm so hot and it's like, what can I do about this? You know, like I care about this. I don't have a solution for it. Um, yeah, and just like also acknowledging that it's like it's a song to dance to. Like I remember thinking of the Jack Moose. I was just like, I kind of want to show this to Z, and I was like, I can almost like see us like working on it together. I remember at that time, and like, because I just kept on seeing. I remember you and I when we were trying to plan the music video, we were like, oh, I was telling you like I could see us like walking through New York, you know, like almost on top of a train, like driving through, like on standing on top of a train, going through New York, like all the crazy ideas that come to
Yeah.
me when I'm like excited, you know?
That's crazy because my vision for the video was completely different. It was more so like walking through the desert, like the Saharan desert kind of thing on a camel, and like, there's like Sherpas guiding us or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. Actually, it just came to me. I'm like, I don't know, maybe we can edit it out after, but it wasn't the Jack Moose. It was Pia from Say Shishi,
Right.
who I sent it to, and I was like, would you want to do vocals on this together, like backup vocals? And she was like, you got this, you can do it.
Yeah.
I was like,
Did it.
we did it.
The because I do a background vocal on this song.
Gil, you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's and towards the end. Remember, we were when we were like workshopping it. We were here in my home, and I mean, as all of these songs have been written here, and this house has looked like many things, but Gil and I recorded from, and I'll put. Sorry, my living room looks crazy right now. I've been painting, but uh, my desk was set up, and this corner was like where I lived for a while until we relocated to
Yeah.
my desk over there.
Was that
But
a separate? Was that on the second trip?
that was on the second trip. You only came once.
I only came once. Okay, I can't
Yeah.
remember. It's all
You
blurred
came.
out.
You came the. We'll talk about it after. But you came the first time that we met in Miami was for to record to demo circles.
Okay, so we moved the vocal booth from that corner there to the
Yeah,
entry of the
I
kitchen.
think something for sound. I think we were also just like trying to change like the energy up. But I
Okay.
remember when we were workshopping uh, Jive, um, you came up with the idea of, and that's like still one of my favorite parts of the song was, oh my God, I gotta listen to it. The reference for shoulder to shoulder, it, whatever, darling, uh, it's not getting colder. And I think the meaning behind that, you should talk about it. It's like one of my favorite lines in that song. Was
So
it that you're
yeah, there's a song shoulder to shoulder marching along. So that's probably where it came from.
Yeah, it is. Is it your parents that are Buddhist?
My parents were pioneers of the Buddhist community here in Toronto and Montreal.
Wow.
And so, yeah, they were Buddhist leaders. So we grew up in this household practicing Buddhism. Yeah, for sure. So that's where the shoulder to shoulder came from. That was like an anthem. Yeah, that was like an anthem at the culture center where we would gather.
Can
So.
you sing it a little slower? I want to hear what it is. Please humor me, humor me.
Shoulder to shoulder, marching along. Na, 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 na. Peace is the battle cry. That's a sick line, though. Peace is the battle cry.
Yeah, it's true. That is the battle cry. I
Yeah.
think it's like when you're waving your white flag, it's like there's nothing else but to stand behind your peace. Like that's like
Yeah.
beautiful. Shoulder to shoulder.
And then so there's another vocal at the end that I do that I was channeling the voice of like a Jim Henson character. Do you know the line I'm talking about?
Which
In Jive Baby.
yeah. Whoa. Hold up.
Let me try and find it.
Yeah, yeah. Cities alive. Come out and I remember you doing that.
Oh yeah, come out and jive. They come out and jive that
Come
line.
out, jive. Yeah, you were like trying to be like almost like sinister.
Yeah, I just pictured like some kind of Jim Henson character from like
Wait,
one of his
Jim who?
creepier movies. Jim Henson?
Oh, I thought you said chimpanzee.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, it's silly.
As in like the Muppets, Jim Henson. Yeah.
Oh, I remember. I remember when you referenced that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
That's funny.
Super funny.
Yeah, there was another silly, like, I think we were trying to evoke silly characters, like, cities alive.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we were like projecting. Yeah, I think it added to it in a really cool way.
Yeah. I kind of did like a Viking, kind of like Estonian Viking character, like cities alive, like that kind
Yeah,
of thing.
cities alive.
Yeah. Fun. That was a fun track.
I remember us being really excited to record that one. Like, I think after Crime of Passion, I just remember us being really stoked to get to that because we were like, oh, this one feels like candy, you know, like
Because
once
it
we
was also one of our newer songs that we had like worked on.
yes, right, like we hadn't I think we hadn't listened to it that much, and like all of these other songs, like there were so many demos for, and we also mixed a lot beforehand. There's also I just thought of Art of Whiteboard.
Forget about the heat. Jive, baby.
We'll have to save that for next time because I have to go for now.
Okay.
But when are you free next?